Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Kogan. It's 1v1 midweek duel time and you want... Start that again, fuck it.
Ross Solomon!
Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Kogan. It's 1v1 midweek duel time again. And it's a couple of players. One I don't think I've ever featured before, and one I've featured a lot. You can't but help have noticed that I've got the new version of the Boongui mod. May well be doing a feature on this because it's really cool. Looks very slick here. And hopefully this revised version is a little bit less likely to cause a bit of lag in the replays. I know there were some issues with that, although I've not got the production queue switched off, so that may not help at all. But it's a 1v1, it doesn't matter. Let's get into the game. It is Janissary TR. I don't know what that last bit says, but we'll call him Janissary. I don't believe, unless they've had a Smurf account that I wasn't aware of, I don't think I've ever seen them play. They're playing as the Gauls. It is a battle of the Celts today because the opponent is playing as Britons. But that's Janissary in the blue playing as the Gauls. Up against Berhuda, a good friend of the channel. Haven't featured them in ages. They used to submit games to me. Yeah, fantastic to see Berhuda again. Very tidy player. Again, no rating. Neither player's got ratings. I'm guessing that Janissary is pretty good. Providing this is actually Berhuda's account and not some kind of freaky Smurf account, then Berhuda is very good as well. Playing as the Britons in the red. Let's see how things are shaping up. It is 1 minute 42 down. They've both got 24 each. They're going incredible rate there. Let's have a look at the setup that Janissary has gone for. We have farmstead, no upgrades, and 8 women on it. Yes. Over there, 11 women, and the regulation 2 and 2 of the infantry. Currently making 6 women at a time. Houses, no sign of a barracks yet. Having a look at Berhuda. Britons, 6 women at a time. Nothing in it at all population wise. They're pretty much, in fact they are completely level, so they're matching each other stride for stride. 6 women on the berries. Has got the berry gathering upgrade. Let's just see who's got what upgrade. That's the only upgrade taken at this point. I'm still getting used to where everything is in the Boongui mod in this slight revision here. So these are over here, aren't they? Yeah, you can just hover over them and you can see, oh, this is nice, this. When this gets filled up, the deaths column is really good. But I've been so long on that older version that I'm still struggling to get used to it. It's got all of these extra bits in it. Big feature on this coming up very soon, especially like these little hoverable icons here. Right, how are we doing? We have a lead, a slight lead, a lead of 1 from Berhuda. Berhuda's edged in front on 3 minutes 10 and has got a slightly bigger pot max. Has got an extra house down somewhere. Is this the beginning of a lead opening up? You watch, Janissary will get the extra 1 and go back in front. Seemingly taking 8. Yeah, there we go. They're trading places. There's nothing in it really. They are matching each other stride for stride. In terms of the makeup of their civs, that's incredible. There is the war dog that you get. Oh, we've obviously missed. We missed Janissary's horse get killed there. Must have come down and run into this infantry. I'm looking for the corpse, but I'm not seeing it. I'm too busy looking at farming upgrades and stuff. But that probably explains the slight difference in the populations there. We can also see that this has limited the amount of scouting that Janissary, I reckon it ran straight into the cav unit that Berhuda is scouting with. You can see how much more of the map Berhuda has checked out and will be able to check out due to actually having a cavalry unit left. I wonder where it was when it got wiped out. We could probably figure that out actually. It probably got as far as here. Yeah, somewhere in here. There it is. There's a horse corpse. It's killed right outside of Janissary's boundary. So nowhere is safe with Behuda, apparently. Right. Still neck and neck. 4 minutes 46, 50 each. And again, looking at that, the makeup of the armies, 40 women each. They are running to the clock here. It's incredible. Is this going to be a mini kind of raid? Behuda's getting brave. He's just skirting around the edges. I don't think he's actually going to commit to any kind of attacks. Just finding out where everything is. You probably see just how much more of the map that Behuda has now had a look at. Surprised nobody else has gone in for sort of early calf. There's quite a lot of hunt nearby. Maybe not so much near. Well, it's the usual. It seems to be pretty well balanced. There's a bit here, as we say, that's deer wander past. I used to play as Britons quite a lot. They were my favourite civ, but I've defected to the Ptolemies and haven't really looked back, to be honest. I find them difficult, but I very rarely get beaten by Britons players, but I do get absolutely wiped out by Gauls players, and I just cannot play with this civ at all. I'm useless with them. I'm pretty useless with the Ptolemies, to be honest. How are we doing now? Still even Stevens here. This is crazy stuff. I think maybe that's the thing. It's two reasonably good players. I don't want to miss too much of what they're doing. But if we're going to have a big eco game, then I think possibly we might need to speed things up a bit. In terms of the upgrades, it's just Behuda. He has got the woodcutting upgrade, the farming and the gathering. Just farming and wood gathering from Janissary. The lead is only about 4. There's not much in it. We're doing on farms. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Behuda. Slightly less for Janissary. So we're seeing, I think we might be seeing just the beginnings of. Are we seeing the beginnings of an advantage for Behuda? There's a slight infantry advantage to Janissary, but an overall population advantage to Behuda. In terms of what they're producing, yeah, it's one of the most closely matched Phase 1 eco booms I think we've ever seen. Just holding. Yeah, they're just going to be exchanging the lead ever so slightly. So I think they're going to. Oh, we've had another death. Where's that? I think. No, just the one kill. Just the one. They killed one each. It wasn't Behuda's cav unit. I wonder what it was that Janissary killed. Not sure. It's Janissary who is heading for the town phase. Again, nothing in it. They've got nearly 100, just over 8 minutes. I would expect Behuda to be right behind at this point. Probably after these 5 come out. I'm surprised he hasn't queued it up yet, unless he's got plans to get massive infantry superiority. Slightly in deficit at the moment. Has got more female citizens. Is he going to phase straight up? Can't at the moment. Now he can't. No, he's going for more spearmen. And briefly pop capped himself, so that's not so good from Behuda. He sorted that out straight away. Just a slight misplaced timing. Mining has started. We are seeing focus on the stone. A little bit of both from Janissary. Janissary makes it to the town phase. More farms going down, so huge deficit in food. I think possibly, well, I don't know. I mean, it hasn't hasn't hurt Janissary's progress. It's ahead slightly in the development, somewhat behind on the upgrades, but upgrades aren't everything. Big wood lines being dug out here all the time. It looks like Behuda's production has really kicked in now. There's 15 Celtic spearmen and 6 slingers being made. And that's a lead of 6 now. That's the first time Behuda's really kind of sort of stretched out in front a little bit. Still in phase 1 now. Not showing any inclination to phase up at this stage. Another barracks going down. How many? It's 3 and 4. That'll be matching each other there as well. Janissary's got himself pot capped at 135, and that lead is now slightly starting to open up for Behuda. Constantly producing, hasn't stopped. So lead of 9, 10 minutes in. Difficult. Like I said, I can't really peg who is winning this. I think I am still surprised that Behuda's chosen not to phase up. Could be going for a lightning phase 2 as Janissary's got capped again, 145. So just sorting that out. Struggling to marshal the units. Phase 2 buildings going down now, all of them. This will be enough to get Janissary into phase 3, pop capped again at 150. So houses being built, but just a little too late as Behuda's pressed the button on 11 minutes 11. I think that is pretty slow in a 200 pop max game. If I remember rightly, in Yekaterina's playing guide, she always tries to get to phase 3 in 12 minutes. That ain't happening for Behuda, but that might well be happening for Janissary. What does he need? Still waiting on... How many? Look at that. Building shed loads of... That's all barracks. It said the building... Building 3 blacksmiths. Interesting. Already got one down. Have they got another planned somewhere? Yeah. Don't think I've ever seen a 3 blacksmith approach. Wonder if the aim here is to get into phase 3 and just get armed to the teeth as fast as possible. Late fields going down. Phase 3, well, phase 2 going into phase 3 fields. Behuda's almost at pot max, 192. Seemingly not worried about phase 2 buildings. I'm not sure if that's a mistake. He's only leaving himself headroom of 8 there for siege or champions or anything. Wonder if there'll be a mass cull of female citizens, bit of euthanasia going on. Try and free up some space, some extra units. Just checkers. Huge amounts of stone and metal just within Behuda's phase 2 territory. That's phase 3 for Janissary, who's also now got metal and more metal. Tiny bit of stone. What's going down here? That's the siege workshop. Military upgrades happening as well. The first ranged upgrade and 2 armor upgrades have been applied. Behuda's at pot max, not showing any inclination to get the requisite phase 3 buildings. He must know he's going to face some phase 3 assault very, very soon. we've got a market. A blacksmith. Yeah, it's got the 2 blacksmiths. Can go to phase 3, but it's choosing not to at this stage. Now, there we go. 14 minutes and 7. At pop max, Behuda decides to hit the button on it. 5 military upgrades to just the 1 from Behuda. Are they using all 3? I have to keep an eye on that, see when they do their next run of upgrades. Whether they decide... Oh, we got Vercingetorix coming out. So, getting the hero.
Yeah, see?
I'm still expecting to see Behuda have to euthanize a load of his female citizens. Vercingetorix comes out into the middle ground to keep an eye on things. Bit of a badass hero. Four rams in production, so we're seeing some siege. Behuda's made it to phase 3, 15 minutes and 6. I think that is pretty slow. Vercingetorix has gone straight in there. I think you might want to take him out of there, otherwise you're going to lose him early. He's already half dead. And everybody, possibly Vercingetorix shot his bolt a bit too early. I think you'd have to say, got a bit carried away. Probably scared everybody on Behuda's side of the map. Fortress going down, but in come the infantry. What have we got? There's a lot of them.
Yeah, see?
No cav. Nobody's really gone in for cav in this. So spearmen, slingers, and lots of infantry javelinists, so it's very much ranged. But yeah, and they've got the second ranged update. Vercingetorix is back. I don't think he's going to survive this battle, though. He's been a bit too willing to charge in. Kills now. It is 10 to Janissary. Only the one for Behuda. That 1 kill at the start of the game. That is remarkable. The Rams are piling in. I think they're going to take down. Yeah, this positionally, this is a horrible place for Behuda to be in. And it's not going well. This could be a slaughter. This could be an absolute cakewalk. 60 minutes, 28 seconds in. 56 kills, 57 kills for Janissary. Behuda in massive trouble already, trying to bring out reinforcements. The military upgrades. Janissary's got all 10. There goes the fortress. There goes one of the barracks. Behuda's got 10 barracks, so could certainly produce at an incredible rate. It's only producing 4 at a time. Is down to a population of 96. The losses are incredible, although Behuda has done a bit better later on. It's got that back up to 87, 90 kills. But still a big deficit there. You don't want to be down with a population under 100. The Rams are running unchecked. Has Behuda got a way of turning this around? I don't think he has. Fair play to has come back with a vengeance. 126 kills for the loss of 169.
Yeah, see?
But the initial ferocity of that attack was severe, but the Rams are still rampaging. They are taking down these barracks, but I guess that's why Behuda built so many. I think he's going to lose at least 1 or 2 more. What's that one trying to knock down? That one's knocking down one of the blacksmiths. That knocks it down before Behuda gets the upgrade. Behuda has, though, been resupplying and repopulating really quick. Janissary needs to be doing the same really, really, really fast. It's got 25 coming out, so this will help. Remarkably, though, they've ended up with not that different a population, but that initial surge forward, Janissary had a huge advantage. He has got 170 kills, but it's testimony to how fast Behuda can rebuild. Now kicking into action, only 10 behind in population, having lost a ridiculous amount more. At one point it was, I think it was like 3 to 1. But Behuda's going to struggle to get all the military upgrades with just the... yeah, he's building a new blacksmith. I was going to say with just the one blacksmith. Has he lost them both? Has he built the other one elsewhere? How many blacksmiths has he got? He's got 2. Hastily trying to push them into action to get those extra upgrades. Anybody got will to fight? No, I think that's a missed opportunity. Has... Interesting. So Janissary didn't actually go for a fortress, so can't get the will to fight upgrade. That one seems to be particularly badass. Stables, it's going to be Cavfest now. How does Behuda respond? Some idle troops out there, it's not good. Needs to be pulling through as many as he can and getting them working as fast as possible. There goes another fortress for Behuda. He's actually got one in front in terms of population. And another hero on the way.
Yes,
Second hero there. I told you Vercingetorix was never going to survive that battle. So he bit the bullet. We've now got Brennus. What's Brennus do? Decent sword. Lots of health. Beefs up the siege engines. Oh, that's a lone infantryman has wandered right. That's not going to live very long. This could be a very short cameo by that one infantryman there. I think he just got a bit carried away. Janissary is back up to pot max. Has he got any siege engines? None at all. What's he making there? Cavalry swordsman. So here come the cavalry. Hasn't really got capacity to make anything else, but he has got 32 slingers coming out. So this could be a big push. Not seeing any siege. I suspect he probably will have siege once he's committed a few troops to battle. Anybody gone in for champions? Not seeing any champions whatsoever. Don't fancy Behuda's chances here. I think he is at pot max as well, but slight military advantage. Still no sign of will to fight. Behuda has got the champions upgrade and the conscription upgrade, so 10% faster batch training. And that was in evidence, but it's only one military upgrade's difference. Seems to be telling for Janissary now, just the numbers. I think the fact there's cavalry involved as well. I think this is once again going Janissary's way. We're 21 minutes and 49 seconds in. Still not much in the populations, and now those kill-death ratios are getting closer. 236 for 40. Oh, it's going up too fast, isn't it? 250 plus for Behuda. 280. Still slight advantage, but Behuda has the numbers advantage now. So that second battle, although there is still a bit of a discrepancy between the amount of kills and losses, I think Behuda basically came out of that better. But there are 20 infantry, 20 cav on the way. Behuda not really making anything. Dribs and drabs at the moment. Somewhat lacking in food and wood. And I think, unless Behuda gets his infrastructure sorted out fast, another dead hero for Janissary. Behuda's pushing. has got a population advantage at the moment. Might make some inroads. Certainly going to capture some storehouses. Perhaps not the most strategic target. But it's Janissary now, population under 100. Behuda not enough there to ram home the advantage. Cavalry Javelineers on the way there. There's some of them. I think you might need more than that. And they're dying in droves at the moment as well.
Yes, see? Yes, see?
It's Behuda chasing a poor unfortunate priest into the woods and murdering. So Behuda now capturing the stables. This is a disaster. Has he got any of them? Wants to capture them before the cav comes out, I think. It's 25 Javelineers coming out. It's destroyed that one. I think he's going to get this one as well. There's 5 cav out in 10 seconds, and is he going to get it? There's already 5 cav in it. I think another 5 cav are going to join them. Yeah, out they come. They could have probably done with staying in there. Behuda desperately trying to catch, wasting a lot of time trying to capture the stables. There's 5 horses are making the difference. He's given up on that, and he's decided to deny the temple that's going on over here. That was a bit of a lure. It's still 167 for Behuda. Plays 115 for Janissary. Janissary in a considerable amount of trouble with an imposing force in his territory. Janissary's making all the troops, but the kill-death ratio has turned around now slightly in Behuda's favour. So he is killing more than he's losing, and his population is some 70, nearly 70 in front. And I don't think Janissary can focus and concentrate his troops enough to repel this. Still got a population of 114, has got 30 odd units coming out, just no, nearly 40. Is that a 10 or a 30 exactly? They're going to try and take down this barracks just by sheer firepower. They might have to start focusing on everything else. They've captured a temple, so they have a point of strength where they can do their fighting. But it's dribs and drabs from Janissary at the moment. There is more queued up. But Behuda kind of stretching that lead every time there's any fighting now. It's 11 all in terms of the military upgrades. Nobody's gone for the will to fight. Final upgrade being taken there by Behuda. I think the swords upgrade will... oh, there we go. Janissary has resigned. Wow. So... while Behuda, I think, was probably a little bit underwhelming in phase 1, 2 and getting into 3, once the fighting started, that initial push by Janissary I thought was enough to almost give him the game. But it looks like Behuda steps it up a gear when the pressure is on. I thought he was finished at one point. We will see this in the populations. If we have a look at these population fluctuations. So... Behuda was consistent. Janissary, yeah, just a little bit behind, but there was never anything in it. But that very first battle, Janissary dropped a lot more of Behuda's troops. They pretty much then rebuilt at a similar speed. But the second battle was decisive. Obviously, Behuda had beefed up all his troops by then, and it went awfully wrong for Janissary. If he could have just pushed home that advantage, that would have been incredible, because Behuda was losing. Maybe if he just pulled back a bit and got the cav earlier, I don't know. I thought getting the cav would actually swing it for him, but maybe didn't manage the cav right. I keep being told to spread your cav out in the using the it's the right button where you can spread them out over a wider distance if they're range cav. I'm not sure what cav he ended up making. Maybe they were just melee cav. and they were no match for the Britons. So in the Battle of the Celts, Behuda as the Britons has beaten Janissary as the Gauls. Not much in that at all. Like we said, that key point was that second battle where it went horribly wrong for Janissary. He had a chance. It's almost like Behuda gave him a bit of a head start, very slow getting to phase 3. But never ever count out Behuda. He is always likely to come back and get you, and he did. The second half of that game belonged to him. Massive thanks to Janissary for submitting that. Yeah, fantastic. Really good. Good to see Behuda play. Just thinking now, because whoever submitted that, I didn't recognise the initial email address. For all I know, it could actually be it could actually be Behuda who submitted that himself, because it was so long ago since he's been submitting me games. I've forgotten which email address he used. I'm pretty sure that must have been Janissary who submitted it. I don't know. It's very unusual for the defeated player to submit their game, but a few players have. Very humble of them, I must admit. Very gracious, but I'm sure that was Janissary who put that one in. If it wasn't, Behuda, if it was you who submitted that game, massive apologies. It was one of you. I know that much. I'll get it verified for the next one, because I've got another 3 games from the same submitter. I've got to find out which one of the 2 players it was by then. But thanks to both players for putting on a bit of a show. It was a really close game. Congratulations to Behuda for winning that. Congratulations to one or the other of you for submitting that game. I'm now thinking about it, honestly not sure who that might have been. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. Look out for a bit of a bonus video. I think I am going to do a feature on the Boon GUI mod. If you get a chance, I won't give you any spoilers, but there's also a new Zephyr Amethyst video has just come out today as I'm recording this, so it'd be yesterday when you're actually watching this, which I actually play Zephyr, and no spoilers, but yeah, watch that one if you want a bit of a laugh as well. Right, that's all we have time for. I hope you enjoyed the game. As I said, congratulations to Janissary and Behuda for putting on a great game. I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, please do drop a like on the video, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. Remember, you can now download the replay files for the 0AD matches that I cover if you want to view them yourself within the game via the 0AD Newbie Rush replay archive. Links to that and a whole bunch of other great 0AD related stuff are available in the video description, including how to submit your own game replays for inclusion in a future episode. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.